Nakuru ladies just playing at their home grounds, being cheered off by a mammoth crowd here who have turned up, praised the early weather, quite chilly in the morning, and then we had the clouds just dissipating and we were able to have sunshine. Now it is afternoon, going towards 4 o'clock here, getting the right temperatures, the right breeze for free-flowing rugby as Mwamba ladies take on Nakuru ladies.
Elijah, you did say that the World Rugby RB series started in 1999. Just a question here for our viewers online. I'd like to see your comments. Who was the team manager for Kenya Sevens in 1999 when the World Series was played in Dubai? Just tell us who was the team manager in 1999.
Yeah, those who are digital savvy, I'm sure you Google it out, but it would be nice to see who gets it right on top of their mind.
It'll be good to see it in the next 30 seconds. You know who is the team manager. Obviously, the former team manager. That's 1999, quite some.
Yes.
26 years ago.
Yes. Those were really the first days of us getting into a proper sevens introduction on a calendar, and that's when the idea was mooted just to have the clubs play the circuit. Quick off to the races there. Mwamba just missing out on that switch play. Ball goes on deck and is recovered. They secure it and go down to set of play to the left. Good offload. Goes all the way to Lynette Mora. Lynette Mora just gets apprehended. Quick rack there. Ball is still loose. Ref playing advantage as Faith Livoy carries that ball right at the center of Nakuru ladies' defense. Good retention there. They identify space out to the right. What will they do? That pass was too labored and she decided not to chicken wing pass off to the wing. And they're just sizing up her defense. Dorcas Nyachio. Mwambas are not waiting here. Tap and go. But the referee stops it.
Elijah, this Mwamba team is littered with 10 internationals, both 15s and 7s. Livoy, of course, is a...
Okay, scrum.
The referee could say scrum there. The likes of Livoy, Naomi, these are the common fixtures in the Kenya Sevens Lioness teams. Both 7s and 15s, what's a very experienced side, Mwamba?
Yeah, I mean, Mwamba's book, you know, they're book favorites for everyone here because of the number of players turning up for the Lionesses, the Kenya Lionesses. But sevens is a game that gives opportunities to chemistry. If your team has the proper chemistry, you can take up literally on any team and hold your own against them. Spilling the ball in the tackle there, Nakuru ladies with the first hint of possession and just spilling it over, turning it to Mwamba ladies, and Mwamba just trying to get it out to their speedster, looks and tries to go out round, but the angle wasn't there. He's moored to the ground. Survives that collision and still has the ball. Swing it from side to side. That was a forward pass from Diana Omosi.
It was good face play there from Mwamba, but unfortunately that particular pass went forward.
Yeah, Lori Nokot, sorry, with the guilty of that forward pass. This is where the ball was lost in contact. A big hit. Dishing out. Big hit there, Naomi Jelagat. She's a really strong ball carrier and also in tackles.
The good execution of the tackle, a bit high, but very, very good execution of the tackle, leading with the right shoulder and the right leg.
Tackle fast, black.
Nakuru ladies with some possession of ball here, but they're playing really narrow, not opening up the pitch. They're all bunched up, and I don't see how they'll get space to work with here. Lucky that Naomi Amuguni was guilty of not releasing after the tackle.
Yeah, there she goes again for another attempt, but the referee is very clear that the back is really forward.
That's really an unconventional run, but marshaled all the way, loses space. Territory.
Not too unconventional, Elijah, because we did see this in the final.
Yeah.
Floyd Bambiri did score a try coming from one edge of the field to the other.
Yeah, and I saw some memes being shared in the social media where you as a coach will tell them, we are not running across. It says, hold my drink, I show you.
It's a try there by Edith Nariaka for Mwamba. After a lot of build-up play, they are faithfully going with a good carry there, and then Nariaka just comes. No need for ruck clearance, they just picks up the ball and then goes over for the try. There we see as Faith Levoy on the screen, just good carry, getting rid of the defenders. Gets tackled, presents the ball there. On the line is a try.
Yeah, she had the presence of mind to just
There
see
was
where the
actually
space
somebody
was.
clearing the ruck, so that's why Nariaka got the opportunity to get the ball.
Yeah.
So there was actually ruck clearance.
Pretty lucky not to get a yellow card for that. A bit of a high shot when she was scoring the try, but again, in the act of scoring and you're that low, referees tend to be gentle a bit on that.
Elijah, in the world of rugby right now, there's a lot of talk around high shots in rucks. I think there's a lot of trouble, and we'll come back to that, you know, in terms of what the rules say, how low should you be within the ruck. That was at the first scoring opportunity, but I think it's interesting to see that, and how it's ref also in the sevens game.
Exactly. The two codes have a different variation in the way some things are interpreted. Faith Levoy just coming in on a hard line there. Short just places the ball and gets onto her feet, and off again carries a few of the defenders with her. Dummies and a high shot there. Referee playing advantage as they try and barrel their way. Lynette Mora with a carry out. Mwamba ladies well spaced out in attack. Referee calls the advantage over, so Mwamba have to be alive to that. Another strong carry, just 5 meters out, coming in on the switch, going in for the second try.
That's experience here. I did talk about line breaks and running lines. That is a really good running line from a very experienced player. Fantastic try there.
That's the last one, okay? Good.
Referee just warning the group players for the high tackle.
Yeah, they're in succession, a couple of them.
I think it's pretty obvious here what Mwamba are doing, using Faith Levoy and Maureen Chebet here to carry. They do the carry, and then the likes of Naomi running the lines, you know, the weaker players. So the sort of larger players, or the forwards, are just carrying the ball forward, running straight, putting the ruck just like the Queens. And the crew may have to adopt maybe the racket model and play offloads.
Yeah, at times you have to be able to adjust your game plan based on what is in front of you. And Nakuru just pinned down in their half. Mwamba ladies very keen on ensuring that they get this win, and very interested in being at the business end of this tournament when we get there. Again, being good in ball retention, using the full pitch, and 3v1 here, and just that offload, not going to hand, killing a 3v1.
Yeah, that was the just the last pass there just didn't go to hand. And I know some of these things that we were saying last time, these are difficult because they did everything well there at Mwamba. They just didn't release the ball in the last moment there, but they're still leading here at halftime at 12-0.
Yeah. They are kicking us off for the second half of this women's category. Prinsloo Sevens, Nakuru ladies going all the way deep, and will it go dead? No, it doesn't. Mwamba ladies are able to retain it and just kicking it back behind the Nakuru ladies defense, and the chase was good. Chase was good there by Edith Nariaka, and punished after just isolating herself, not the supporting players not arriving on time, and Mwamba in good space here.
That looks offside, suspiciously offside, but referee lets it go.
Electing to go to the shorter side, does her role best in carrying it.
Yeah, that's what she's here for, Faith Levoy.
Slower rack, but retains the ball and looking to spread the defense out wide. That pass has to be on point. It is, and you bet that she will go all the way. Another high tackle. Just not registering on the ref's radar here. Play on. Takes it back to the shorter side. Identifying numbers and working on that space there. That pass was too hard. You will sense she was struggling with it. Finally just puts her forward. You could see she was thinking of how to execute, how to push that pass out wide, and she doubted herself.
Yeah, she did, but also to be fair, on the outside here was Naomi Jalagat, Faith Livoy, maybe some of the bigger players, and they felt, well, why not just keep it here, do some interpassing among the backs, and then build from there.
Put in there for Nakuru ladies. How do they exit from this one? They need a steady scrum, and they are coming under pressure from it. They go out wide. Their pacey winger steps back in, but does not get rid of the defender. Livoy called to defend here, and she's exposed out of pace. Now it's off to the races.
Livoy is working hard to get back.
Yes.
That's covered by Edith Nanyaka. Livoy did very well there to make it harder.
Yeah, and redeems herself.
She did, yeah, she did.
Redeems herself, put herself back into play, and when the opportunity presented itself, she was there to jackal. Mwamba RFC ladies in a hurry. Mary Wakonyo with that break, just looking to see what to do. There should have been a support there, but she was isolated. Referee calls them back for not 10.
What do you want?
Mwamba ladies have a decision to make here, and they elect to go for the scrum.
It was good that to see Faith Livoy chasing down. It was Mary Wakonyo who had done a break there, and Faith missed that tackle. She did miss the tackle. She did an attempt to cut, but she did stop. And I think that continuous chase allowed Edith Nanyaka to come up and cover from the receiver position. So it was good work there by Faith. She did miss a tackle, but she didn't give up and kept going.
And that's what coaches look for, hard-working players who track back, knowing an opportunity will present itself.
Yes, that was good tracking back there by Faith.
Go into contact there, Livoy with a pickup, but referees.
The ball on the ground.
I think she penalized.
The number 11.
Yeah,
Playing the ball on the ground.
Penalized Lynette Mora for playing the ball on the
ground.
ground.
Yes, I think Lynette Mora was penalized there for playing on the ground.
To be fair, Nakuru ladies have had a good spell of possession in the second half, just not converting those into points, and they have kept Mwamba honest on defense.
Tackler.
Really, I'm not the Nakuru coach here, but I'll recommend some offloads. It's a good line to be careful. Karina Mal, I think. Yeah, some offloads. Yeah, I did say the offloads. So there we go. Is that a try? Yes, she's gone over the try line. And that's a try for Nakuru.
Nakuru ladies employing the keeping the ball alive strategy, and it worked in this case. Mwamba ladies were not able to bring themselves back into play, not able to reset their defense on time, and eventually leading to them conceding that try. Now Mwamba have some concerns on their hands here as Nakuru plow themselves back into this game. As you can see there, offloading from the deck, going all the way to score. Nakuru having 7 after that successful conversion. Just one try off the pace here on the scoreboard.
At first she said she's fine. She told me she's fine.
It's getting interesting here, Elijah. Just over a minute and a half to go. Mwamba, I believe pressure here from Nakuru. Nakuru have enjoyed some spell of possession, as you said, and that has counted. Did say there should be a bit of offloads like racket. They did that, and they ended up with a try here. will the international experience maybe from Mwamba come through?
Yeah, now this is all about the mental fortitude of Mwamba ladies. As we see the Nakuru ladies try scorer limping off. She had a very hard fall while she was scoring that try. And I think her left knee buckled. Nonetheless, Nakuru ladies restarting us here. And any mistake here by Mwamba ladies will be punished harshly by Nakuru ladies. Their tails are up. They're nifty opening up there. The dog leg coming in, but eventually it seemed like a pseudo gap. Mwamba recovered well fast enough. Again, taking them to the edges of this pitch here, just ensuring that they can use the width of this pitch. Nakuru ladies still bunched up even after using the 5-meter channel.
Elijah, I'm getting really excited here as Nakuru, using the edge of the pitch here very efficiently. They're very provocative here, Nakuru, keeping the play. The shots are out, she should have released that pass, but they still keep possession. They do keep possession. 25 seconds to go here. Nakuru score this and they equalize. Comes a draw, you have to release.
That seems like
play. No advantage, the referee says. Still keep possession, no advantage. 10 seconds to go, no advantage. It's a yellow card here for Mwamba, against Mwamba. I think we see who's I think it's a penalty for high tackle, the referee says. Don't know who's the player. The quick possession. Oh, she dropped it. Oh, I think they've gone back. Oh no.
Yeah, lost ground there. 6 versus 7 here. Dano Moso did very well to chase down Nakuru ladies attacker and just causing them to lose territory and turning over possession in that contest. And now Mwamba just have to hold on to this ball. We are in the red. Time is up on the clock, waiting for the hooter, but if they get a turnover here, Nakuru ladies will be very dangerous with the 6 against 7. They should apply a blitz defense here and just put them to deck quickly, but missed tackle.
Elijah, this is experience here coming before. Faithfully boy, Naomi Amaguni here showing the experience. Jalaga there chooses not to pass the ball, just keeping it close. They're very deliberate here, Mwamba, keeping possession. This is very deliberate. They do offload there. Time, the buzzer's gone, I think I had the buzzer.
Yeah, the buzzer went.
Naomi Amaguni here, they reacted with the ball.
Wow, sheer pace.
That's experience here, Elijah. That's good experience from Mwamba. Experience has shown. They were under pressure, but eventually they get their score.
Also a statement of intent. 6 versus 7, the hooter has gone, you're ahead, but you just have to lay the marker down on your opponents. And Edith Nariaka, banking on his pace, outsprints the whole of Nakuru ladies' defense. Goes down for an extra 5 with conversion to come.
Elijah, that was really good experience rugby there. Forwards and backs combining very well, almost like American football. Elijah, just for our viewers here, for those who don't know, the coach for Mwamba ladies is none other than Mario Cheng. Mario Cheng, by the way, is a former coach of Impala Ruans, who are the defending champions of the series. Impala Ruans did win all the 4 tournaments in the series last year, and then Mary switched over and went over to Mwamba.
Yeah,